Hey, this is Karen Vaughn, and let me tell you, this is such a special moment for me because the woman on the phone with me now has inspired me since I was in grade school, y'all. When anyone would ask me, what do you want to be when you grow up? I said, hey, I want to be the Debbie Allen of broadcasting. I want to do it all just like you, Debbie. And I tell you, you have inspired me. And this is just such a blessing to sit down and talk with you today because I'm sure you not only inspired me, but many listening to the station right now. So I want to welcome you with open arms.
Thank you, Karen, for such a warm embrace. I really, really appreciate that. I'm glad somehow I have been an inspiration to you in some way. That's really terrific.
You're welcome, Debbie. And let me tell you, I used to visit my cousin in L.A. every year.
Yeah.
And she had a friend that lived in your neighborhood. And from her house, we can see your house in the terrace. And your students, you guys would rehearse. And I'm like, all right, they get it down up there. Can y'all bring me up there? Can I knock on the door? I was like, she's going to think I'm a stalker. So no, I just watched and I enjoyed. And, I know that dancing has been your passion, but you are also able to cultivate your other innate talents from acting to producing to directing for both television and the big screen. Plus, Debbie, you choreographed the Academy Awards for 5 consecutive years. What made you want more?
Well, you know what? It's not wanting more. It's just that creative impulse that makes you stay creative and thinking of things. I'm working on a musical right now that I'm going to be doing in L.A. In December. James Ingram and I wrote this. It's a beautiful piece called The Bayou Legend. And this is a huge undertaking, huge. It's just creativity, That's my passion. It's just who I am. I think it's a very spiritual thing to dance and to be creative. Mm-hmm. It's the most godlike thing to be creative, to make something to help, to, make people think, make them, reflect or enjoy or, feel joy. So it's a blessing to do what I do, and, I'm really glad that I've had such a good run, because, I've been out here a long time, honey.
From the fish that saved Pittsburgh, girl.
You would bring that one up. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, help me, Jesus.
You don't understand. That was my favorite movie. Dr. J and I have the same birthday, okay? So,
really?
Yeah.
That was so much fun. Every basketball star in the world or player was in that movie, and, it was like being queen for a day, just walking around at lunch break with all those fine men.
Mm-hmm.
It's when I met my husband, Norm Nixon.
Wow. Well, I remember you on that court saying, bullet, bullet, bullet.
Girl, you remember those classic pants, honey?
Yes.
Lord have mercy.
They were in style, though.
Ooh, child, they were hot, honey. I know it was hot. It was hot.
Let me tell you, girl, I wanted those pants.
You are so cute, bringing me all the way back full circle. That's a good thing, though. I claim all of it, child. I claim all of it all the time. I just had my 56th birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
Congratulations and happy belated.
Yeah. So I'm feeling really good about myself and my kids and my family.
That's wonderful. And I know you're feeling really good about one of your productions that has aired recently on Lifetime television. Life is Not a Fairy Tale, Fantasia's story and how she persevered through a difficult life and became an American Idol.
Fantasia Barrino is a dream come true. She is so adorable. Such a warm, real person. I just adore her like she's my daughter. She's the same age as my daughter Vivian. She's turned 22. And when I read her book, I knew that the story was going to be amazing. And they asked me to direct what I want to direct. I'm like, yeah.
Why not?
And it was great to be there to guide her on her first steps as an actor.
Now, Debbie, in the beginning, I understand that Fantasia did not want to play herself, but you convinced Fantasia to take the role. What did you say to Fantasia, Debbie, to instill that confidence she needed?
Well, I think if there was anything that I did for Fantasia, it was to give her the confidence as an actress. Because the story was always amazing and compelling, and it's very difficult, really, to recast her. Who else could play her better? But it's very difficult also to play yourself. It's the hardest thing to do. That coupled with her being a first-time actor, she needed to feel that she was with someone who could really guide her through this process, and I think I gave her that layup. I helped her. I gave her that support. So she never wavered. I don't think there was really a question about her not playing the part. It was just me getting her ready, and boy, was she ready.
Oh, she did a wonderful job. Fantasia was great. She nailed it with your guidance, Debbie.
This is the first time Lifetime has ever aired a movie 3 times in a row.
That's how great it is, Debbie. Look at you making history on Lifetime television. You know, Debbie, many girls go through a period of awkwardness, lack of belonging, low self-esteem, and Debbie, there are many Fantasias throughout our country.
Yes, there are.
What would you say to the mother listening now who is at a loss in helping their daughter get through a difficult period?
I would say try to help your child find that part of themselves that they love. What part of themselves do they really love? What part of themselves do they want to become more like? And what are their dreams? Get your children to dream again. Try to get them to dream. Because if you dream it, then you can start to become it. And Fantasia, for a while, didn't dream. She didn't see any part of herself that was beautiful or that she liked. And she had to find that again, and she did. She found it with her voice. And then she realized her beauty. So beautiful. So I would say, that's what I would say. Find that part of yourself that you love, because you have to love yourself. God loves you. You know, there is, when they say God-like, it means internal. You know, everyone's looking outside, a way to find God. You must look inside. Inside is where all the secrets are. It's where all the joy is. Inside is where the joy starts. Inside is where the pain starts. So you have to find that balance. You have to go look at yourself, go inside, and what part of yourself do you like? Are you happy with? You know, I mean, I look at myself. I mean, I like that I'm a fun person, that I laugh a lot. I mean, you know, I get teased for laughing so loud, but I think that I have that joy, that energy. That's part of me that I like. You know, I don't have the perfect body. I'm always messing with my hair, trying to change it, trying to look this way, look that way. Long hair, short hair, you know, no hair, whatever. You know, always on a diet, never, you know, I'm not, you know, I'm thinking about it. I've been on a diet all my life, you know, since I was 22 trying to lose these hips. These hips are here to stay, and you just start to like them. Especially after I went to Africa and Italy, honey, the men over there love bunda. I felt good about myself.
So what have I been thinking all these years?
You know, it's nice to be inspired by someone, but everyone is their own person. Even my daughter Vivian, I mean, she's a dancer, she's a young actress, she's a singer, but she's not trying to be me. She's being herself. I may be her inspiration, but she has to find her own path. And that's what young people have to do today. And, you know, they need some help. You know, there's not enough art programs or programs, period, for young people in the public schools. You know, it's when I want to, you know, just take this country by the shoulders and just shake it, and maybe all the mothers should get together and redefine the educational system in America. The public school system doesn't offer enough. We have too high a dropout rate. There's no libraries. There's not even art, music, dance. Some of them don't even have a football team. Some schools don't even have enough books to go around. And they wonder why kids don't want to go to school. You know, I think if we could add dance to every school in America, we would have a 95% raise in attendance. Because if they knew they could do a battle zone, a crumping, and that's their PE, they would do better in English class to stay in that class.